the way of English. Look, I got a law of attraction because I got a gravitas, gravitational pull. So I want you to come closer to me for the same old fireside chat, chat talk. How about that? Does that grab you? Well, I'm considered a dangerously curious person. Danger. D words signify dialectism. Benshoho. No, I don't want to turn you off. You know, Benshoho is simple. I have money. I have no money. Put them all together. War. That's what Karl Marx, Engels said in their historical dialectism, or, you know, material dialectism. So haves and have-nots, bourgeoisies, proletariat fight each other. There's revolution. So, simple as that. Dialectism means a thesis, antithesis, a synthesis. This is how you can develop your argument. Benshoho is a process of aufheben, process of a reasoning process. You have a clash of arguments, and out comes a beautiful product of ideas. That's what we're here for. You may, disagree with me. Fine. I can disagree with you. Let's agree to disagree in our dialogue and discussion and debate. D words means friendliness, charminess with each other. So feel relaxed. Come closer. Let's sit around the fire. Dialogue, a dialogue of Plato, Aristotle, Plato, Socrates, you name it. They believe in talking back and forth in the form of debate. Debate is mutual discovery. Okay. The Plato came up with his idea of apologia. Apology, he didn't say, I'm sorry for my great sensei, Socrates. He didn't say that. Apology means a defense. He defended his mentor. So he built his, how can I say, Platon's academia, and Aristotle did the same thing, following the traditional philosophers, Pythagoras, and then going down to, or up rather, to Aristotle, who gave valuable lessons to Alexander the Great. Great ideas come from the great ideas. Great power comes from the philosopher's idea, like a philosopher's stone. So the dialogue is, talking back and forth. Plato didn't come up with a major, big, voluminous the book, but it's just a dialogue. I believe in dialogue, talking back and forth instead of talking past each other. This is often the case with our discussions in Japan, talking past each other. Gekiron, toron, giron, there's no clash in arguments, so we're getting there. Discussion. Discussion means cooperative thinking, the working together, sharing ideas for a solution or new ideas, sharing thoughts and ideas. That's the purpose of discussion, not the debate. So it might be considered an extension of a brainstorming that's meant to be fruitful, meant to be creative. So if you come up with a new idea about the polygamy or monogamy, it might, strikes as because nobody talks about it on television and the radio. But talking like this, chit-chatting over the fire, and then our ideas might drift into the polygamy or monogamy. There's an article in Time magazine that says about this woman who wrote a book about polygamy, Mormonism, the one man, many wives, full house. Can you imagine that? One man, many wives. That's polygamy. Poly means many. Mono means one. You can understand. You believe in monogamy, but look at the fact. Tragedy coming out of the fact you're monogamous. Look at the world. It's not politically correct to talk about polygamy, but it's biologically correct to talk about the polygamous relationship, which is pretty much part of nature's life. Wildlife consists of a lot of species that believe in polygamous relationship. Look at the eels. How many eels? Among eels, there's no koseki, no legitimacy. They lay eggs, mate, and hatch. That's the way it is. Why don't we think a little bit about this for Mormonism? So that's sort of a discussion. Debate, folks, begins when discussion leaves off. Discussion, people talking about, a certain topic from different perspectives, the sharing ideas and views and values and whatnot. But when it comes to debate, you got to have one biggest issue rather, it's called the issue. Not the problem, the issue. Talking about the issue, that's called a critical mass or tipping point. You get to the point where you have to make a decision, yes or no. Go backward or go forward. It's a critical moment in your life. It's called transitional or transformational period in your life. These are the times when you really have to harden your heart to make a decision where you're not going to go back. You have burned the bridges behind you. This is how the debate begins. Debate begins. And that involves a lot of hypothetical questions. You may have learned or heard Donald Trump saying, if somebody assassinates me, there will be a civil war. Now, this puts me in a corner, so to speak, because I told you earlier that after Donald Trump's victory, there might be a civil war. It's my prediction. I said that. I can tell you that again. There will be a civil war in the United States. Well, General Curtis said there will be no civil war. So Curtis and I have a completely different ideas. So I believe in clash. Clash. Debate means clash. 噛み合った議論 means clash. But the Japanese like to crush, not clash. Clash, out comes the idea, and crush, 潰し合い, crush, clash. That's what the debate is all about. So I believe in clash, hoping that something better will come out of this. The good comes out of bad. That's the purpose of the debate. はい、日本語でまとめさせてください。ダイアログ、それからダイレクティズム、弁証法からディスカッション、ディベート、D ワードで揃いましたが、一つ抜けてるのは最後はね、ジャーナリスティックインタビュー。これディスカバリーですね。私は IC 今年で30年目になりますけど、そのハイライトがジャーナリスティックインタビューです。インタビューとは違うんです、ジャーナリストっていうのは。小野田さん30何年ジャングルにこもっておられて辛かったことは何ですかって日本のマスコミは全部同じ質問をします。西洋人のジャーナリストは違います。あなたはここまで生きてこられて何人殺しましたかと。これがリアリティプリンシプル。日本人はプレジャープリンシプル。戦友を失った時泣きました。それだけざっと出ますけど、西洋人は冷めてますね。ここまで生きて何人殺しましたかという質問はね、冷めますよね。非常にセニカルじゃありませんか。それができないと国際的なジャーナリスティックインタビューは育ちません。なんで相手を喜ばせるための 質問じゃないんですよね。これからの気持ちは聞きたくないことでも聞かなきゃいけない。そういうのがジャーナリスティックインタビューですね。それはディベートをした人しかできませんね。スピーチだけでできません。相手の気持ちに入っていくエンパシックキュリオシティ、先週申し上げましたね。相手の気持ちに入っていくと。聞きたくなくて聞いてくれてありがとう。ポライトとトゥルスフルネスは違う。日本人のインタビューはポライトネス。これ好かれたら次もまた話ができるかもしれない。それはダメなんです。西洋の場合はこいつを怒らせたら二度と話ができない。これがサクセスフォージャーナリスティックインタビューですね。これはね、皆さんね、これ飲んだ席上、まだ飲んでませんが、後でいっぱい飲みましょう。こういう状況で話をしているときは本音が出るじゃありませんか。テレビじゃできません。インターネットのノーネスしかできませんよ。それで皆さんはその我々のナンズクラブ、ノーネスクラブの中に入ってね、皆さんとこれ語り合えませんか。本音で話をしたいと思います。目線を上からじゃなくて同じ目線で、これがインターネットしかできないノーネスのプラウデストプレゼンテーションですね。そういう形で皆さんも長いお付き合いいたしましょう。道弘松本ノーネスチャンネル東京ジャパン